Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a very special TirarADeguello video. You know, I've been through a lot in the last year and a half, and I'm going to be going through a whole lot more in the next year. You know, things in life don't tend to get easier, they get harder. I am Dr. Andrew Michaels, and I'm here to help you. That's a character. My real name is Michael Weil. What I hold before you is my immunization card that I received when I got the COVID-19 vaccination. I got it on 2/12/21. I really don't think there's anything on here I can't show you. You can have fun with it. Make fun of me all you want. And then I'm getting my second dose of the Pfizer vaccine. I got the Pfizer. It says right here, Pfizer, whatever. I'll get the next one on March 5th. It's a Friday. And I might even do another video just like this, where I hold it up, and I tap the card, and I show it, and I wave it around. I talk a bunch of stuff. Earlier this evening, I put up this photo. I was kind of proud of it, of me getting my actual shot, and they handed me the card. I had no idea it was going to generate so much malarkey, so much anti-vaccine, anti-vax, anti-science, denial, so many opinions. I really didn't. I'm not telling you as a doctor. I'm telling you as a private citizen. I feel it's my civic duty to do certain things in life. Vote. Get proper vaccines, take care of my health, safeguard the health of my family and others around me. You know, basically be a good citizen. I consider that my civic duty. Getting the Pfizer shot meant a lot to me. For whatever reason, it was the first one developed. I wanted to get the Pfizer shot. It was the first one developed. I trusted in the science. I trusted in the data. And I wanted to do my part to end this pandemic. You know, I wear a mask. I wash my hands. I wear gloves. It's kind of cool being an ASM artist. I have access to a lot of latex gloves that I've bought for video making purposes, so it's nice to have them around for safety purposes as well. I know a lot of you right now are wondering why I'm doing this. I can't believe we're debating this. I can't believe we're arguing over this. I meet people and they go, well, I'm reserving my right to get the shot until I have more information. You literally have the entire catalog of knowledge of the human race at your fingertips. We live in what is called the age of information, where the common person can do Google searches and come up with anything. You know, like one of my favorite is, it's only going to kill 1% of people. Well, there's like 8 billion people on the planet. That's like 80 million people on top of our annual death rates. 80 million people. Like, when you throw these little factoids out, have you ever really sat down and looked at it? That's 80 million grandparents, parents, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, babies, children. Children that are going to grow up without their family because they were taken too soon. I have people telling me it's a hoax. Today, 2021, it's all a hoax. One of my friends that I grew up with wrote me yesterday. I'm not making this up. She spent a week in the hospital and she lost her mother last year to COVID-19. A lady, well, she's a friend of the family's. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to give it away for privacy matters. But I know a lady who lost her husband. He was in the ICU for 3 weeks with a tube down his throat. He's dead. It ripped my wife and I, ripped our heart out. I had a nephew that was born about a year ago now. I haven't seen him. I won't get him sick. I won't risk it. I've canceled vacations. I rarely go out. If I do go out, I go like when it's not busy and like there's 3 people in the whole place. I'm not trying to sell you anything. That's right. You have your own right and your own choice to make. But I'd like to at least get you to think. If you stepped on a nail and it went through your shoe, through your foot, an old, nasty, rusty nail. Well, when you were done bleeding and crying and getting your foot fixed up, the doctor would say, it's been a while since you've had your tetanus booster. How about we give you a tetanus booster, or a nurse come in and give you one? No, doctor, no. I choose to wait. And if I do develop lockjaw, then I'll come see you. No, you get the shot. You get the shot. There are people in this world who can't get this shot. They have different illnesses and conditions that prevent them from getting this shot. It's up to us, the healthy ones, to get it, to develop enough barriers to prevent the spread of the virus. It's that simple. It's that simple. I'm 53. I had no fear getting it. I was sore for a day. My wife actually was sore for a couple days, but then she was all right. It's over with. It's like a flu shot. We're fine. I got the COVID-19 vaccine. I'm fine. I don't have a hand growing out of my forehead. I'm not jiggly wiggly. I'm not acting like somebody talking about a disabled reporter. I'm normal. My kids can't wait to get it. My family can't wait to get it. And we actually have a couple family members who can't get it for health reasons. actual existence. There are people who cannot get a vaccine. It's up to us to get it, to protect them. And it is that simple. The problem, I believe, with this anti-vax movement that I'm sick of. I'm just sick of it. Sick of it. The problem with it is it's mostly being driven by people who don't study history, and they don't remember what it was like to have people with polio laying around in infirmaries in iron lungs. They don't understand what the ramifications of not having a robust vaccination program can lead to. Now, polio. This guy, Jonas Salk, Jonas Salk, he developed one of the vaccines for polio. Saved countless people's lives. Countries, communist, capitalist, monarchies, dictatorships, democracies, socialists, every conceivable religion, government, nationality took the polio vaccine and it spread across the planet. And they eradicated polio almost everywhere on the planet. Now, I'm doing this off the top of my head because I've had to argue with anti-vaxxers a lot, so I kind of know this information. There's only 3 nations on Earth that really don't have a decent polio vaccine program. And do you know where polio exists in the planet Earth today? In those 3 countries: Pakistan, Afghanistan, and a country in Africa. All the other nations have robust polio vaccination programs. We could literally eradicate polio from the planet Earth if the rest of the world joined the program. This isn't about being a sheep. This is about being smart, being intelligent. Why does an ASM artist do what he's doing right now? Because I actually do care. Why does he argue with anti-vaxxers? Why does he do that? Why does he he'll get less views, he'll lose subscribers. He won't grow as fast. Because I care. If I didn't care, I would just not tell you any of my political leanings. I would not tell you any of my social leanings. I would not stick up for marginalized groups. I would not try to educate my friends and fellows. I would just rake it in. Rake it in. Do you see a Patreon on my channel? Huh? Do you see a Patreon on my channel? Do you see an OnlyFans on my channel? I have a PayPal button. I get like $10 a month in donations. I never ask. I don't care. If I do get any money, I use it for equipment. I buy silly oil cans and funny little gripper things. You have to make choices in life. And there is a price to be paid for being outspoken. And in my life, I've paid that price over and over again. I've paid. Let me pay for you. Let me, your friend, Dr. Andrew Michaels, pay that price for you. Let my outspokenness convince you to get your COVID-19 vaccination. Let me pay the price. I do care. And the dividend of paying that price is I might have saved you. If you were on the fence, or you were scared, or you were intimidated, let me be the one to tell you, don't be afraid. Don't be scared. And don't listen to the jibber jabber jabber jibber jibber that's going to go on in the comments of this video. Have at it. Have at it, you anti-vaxxer sons of bitches. Shoot your wad. Do your worst. Because at the end of the day, 1 million people plus are getting their vaccine in the United States of America. So you might say, well, why even bother, Doc? Because I know a lot of you come to ASMR for comfort from a weary, nasty world. And I don't want you to not get the medical care and attention you need because you've been intimidated into not getting a vaccine. A vaccine, okay, it might not even save you, it might not stop you from getting sick. But it might keep you from being put on a respirator. And it might keep you from transmitting it and killing someone else. If we can break the back of the transmission of this pandemic, life could go back to semi-normal. I think we're always going to have this ghost for a while on our back. But we could go places and not be afraid of harming our relatives and our loved ones and our friends and fellows. What bothers me the most is I have to do this. This is the 21st century. Well, it only kills 1% of people, so I don't know what the big deal is. One 1% of 8 billion is 80 million. Boy, I hope it is. I'm going to look like a real ass. So it's okay if 80 million people die because you want to prove a point. You want to win the debate. You want to stick it to the doctors and the scientists and people who spent their whole lives trying to save yours. Please think about what I've said today. I do care. I have to speak to you in the strongest of language. Everybody just has to politicize everything, every aspect of our lives to keep us separated from gender, to sex, to politics, to religion, to atheism. The environment, economic growth, systems of government, systems of religion, or lack thereof. They just want to keep us fighting. This is one thing I need you to think about. When they come out with these vaccines, the whole world is trying to get them. The whole world wants this. Don't live in fear. You can make choices. I reserve my right to make a choice. My friend, choose not to live in fear. Call your doctor. Call every medical professional you can find. If you need 10 opinions, see what the consensus is. And I'm not talking about the guy who sells you oils down at the flea market. Thank you for your time. I don't think I say it enough. I actually love you guys, my audience. I love you. Probably won't love you after I read the comments below so much, but I'm going to work on it. And I'm not going to give up on you. And I hope you don't give up on me. Okay? I want you to have a good day and think about what I said. And even if you're convinced I'm wrong, my heart is in the right place. Have a most blessed day. Bye-bye.